spin around and round. It's a kind of combination, puts you 6 feet down. In a pearl snap shirt, I'm spitting out blood in the Texas dirt. This ain't no kind of living for man with sense, but I ain't never been accused of watching on a fence. I'd rather ride on lightning than bleed into the night. So won't you open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side? 'Cause I'm a cowboy. Dusty chaps, $48 and a Stetson hat. But there's 2 more rounds of rank bulls to ride, and I'll be worth a lot more when I leave tonight. But it ain't about money, it comes from deep inside. So won't you open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side? 'Cause I'm a cowboy. Been a pussy, make the Hall of Fame, come on. Ain't Jim Sharp, ain't Chris the doing, just a Carolina kid with an attitude. It was born to rock, born to ride, born to raise hell on a Friday night. I'd rather ride on light than bleed into the night. Go and open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side. 'Cause I'm a cowboy. Yeah, I'm a cowboy. Gasoline, ibuprofen, Gatorade, and nicotine. It's a vicious circle, spin around and round. It's a kind of combination, puts you 6 feet down. I got 4-round Wranglers and a pearl snap shirt. I'm spitting out blood in the Texas dirt. This ain't no kind of living for man with sense, but I ain't never been accused of watching on a fence. I'd rather ride on lightning than bleed into the night. So won't you open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side? 'Cause I'm a cowboy. was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. If you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. I'ma stand up for mine. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. You see the devil in a glance, boy. So I can knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big.
Race fans, we bid you good evening and welcome to UltimateDirtTV. Race fans, we come to round number 16. The grand finale is on the line here tonight. Here at Eldora Speedway, my name is Matt Bailey and we welcome you to the JSI Sundays Hobbs Trenching and Boring 360 Sprint Cup 360 Sprint Car Grand Finale. And we are into qualifying right now. For the final time this season, race fans, here on UltimateDirtTV, it's time to get set for the Hobbs Trenching and Boring 360 Sprint Car Series round 16 is on tonight. Qualifying is currently underway, and Braden Shute is currently quick time with a 13.646. And I'll tell you what, race fans, he's back with a vengeance. Braden Shute hasn't been on for quite some time, and he's back right now in the server. Sean Stevens is currently second quick at the moment. Then you're back to Brett O'Brien, Aston Hurley, Cody Lawrence in the top 5. And I tell you what, race fans, this is going to be a cracking show here tonight here at Eldora Speedway. We are set to go racing. Braden Shute will remain quick time. Sean Stevens will go second quick. Brett O'Brien, Aston Hurley, followed by Cody Lawrence, Tyler Bish, Nathan Vanderwacker, Paul Bryan. Just like to put a massive big thanks out to the Hobbs family. An absolute pleasure for them having as a title sponsor on board this season. And here is your qualifying results, race fans. Braden Shute, 13.646. Then you're back to Sean Stevens. Then you go to Brad O'Brien, Aston Hurley, Cody Lawrence, Tyler Bish, Nathan Vanderwacker, Paul Bryan, Justin Wright, and Rowan Jones to round out your top 10. Clayton Davies, your current series points leader and your champion this season. All he has to do is pull the car out onto the speedway, and race fans, he does so. The Hobbs Trenching and Boring ABR Setup Shop, Western Machine Shop, Atlantic Oils, number 50, is your Hobbs Trenching and Boring 360 Sprint Car Champion. Meanwhile, I have been looking at the points, race fans. Third place is still up for grabs. So, let's see what's going to happen. Heat race number 1. Sorry, we haven't gone through the grid. Race fans will be Blaine Densley, Liam Russell front row, Kobe Wright, Clayton Davies, Tyler Bish, Braden Shute out of position number 6, Riley Stewart, Jeremy Kingsrod, and Thomas Mitchell and Corey Borden down the back of the bus. Race fans, heat race number 1, the grand finale of the Hobbs Trenching and Boring 360 Sprint Car Series. Heat 1, 12 laps on the board. We're green. Densley with a good start, down to 1 and 2 we go. The Delco Remy, number 49 entry of Liam Russell back there in second at the moment. We are caution yellow on the speedway. I believe it may be Thomas Mitchell and Jeremy Kingsrod. Let's find out what happened on the racetrack. So as they went into turns 1 and 2, Thomas Mitchell. So they came out of turn 2 and down the back straight away. And unfortunately, Thomas Mitchell and Jeremy Kingsrod made contact as they exited turn number 2, and big damage. Wow. Well, not the way you want to start your night, race fans. Share out the broadcast, because tonight is going to be mint. We're set to light and back up. Blaine Densley in the 27 Designs, number 27 entry. And then you go back to Liam Russell in the 49 car. Kobe Wright back there in the Dutton 1 Team 10 Motorsports, number 78 entry. Well, he's in the 10 car. Clayton Davies still back there in position number 4. Your fast time man, Braden Shute, still back there in position number 6. At the moment on the speedway. We're set to go once again. Densley and Liam Russell. You can see they're getting a little bit edgy, race fans. Out of turn number 4, we're back to green. Good restart for Blaine Densley. Down to turns 1 and 2 we go. Heading down the back straight away. Here comes Davies looking to the outside. Clayton Davies on the outside of the speedway right now. Runs the middle part of the speedway through turn 3 and 4. And down the main straight away we go. Into turns number 1 and 2 this time. Davies on the cushion. Densley runs down the back straight away into turns number 3 and 4 this time. Will be 6 laps down with 6 laps left to go in heat race number 1. Kobe Wright still back there in position number 3. Then you're back to Liam Russell and Kobe Wright there side by side. 2 by 2 down the back straight away. Into turns number 3 and 4 we go. 5 laps left to go here in heat race number 1. Blaine Densley comfortably out in front right now. Then back to Clayton Davies. Here comes Kobe Wright back to the inside. Looking for second over Davies right now. Into turns number 3 and 4 we go. And down the main straight away with 4 laps left to go here in heat race number 1. Down to 1 and 2 we go. And down the back straight away, Clayton Davies holds down P2 at the moment. Tyler Bish back there in position number 4 comfortably at the moment. He's in the transfer spot to tonight's A-main. Down the back straight away we go once again. We got 2 cars around in turn 1 and 2. I believe that could have been Corey Borden and possibly Jeremy Keensrod. I'm not too sure who that was down the back of the bus. Meanwhile, the white flag flies here for heat race number 1. It's the spot up for grabsies, which is P2 right now. Down the back straight away for the final time. Into turns number 3 and 4. Your heat race number 1 winner, race fans, Blaine Densley. Clayton Davies will finish in the second spot. Kobe Wright in P3. Tyler Bish in the 4th and final transfer position. Riley Stewart finishes in the top 5. Here in heat race number 1, we will check out your official results for your first heat race of the night. There it is. Densley, Davies, Wright, Bish, your top 4. Now back to Stewart, Russell, Shute, Borden, Thomas Mitchell, and Jeremy Keensrod in position number 10. Here's your grid right now for heat race number 2, and it is David Clifford in position number 1. To his outside with the Team 10 Motorsports number 69 from Warrnambool, Victoria, it's Craig Plater. Position number 3 with a 98 car, also for Team 10 Motorsports, it's the 98 machine of Nick Ryan. Position number 4, driving the Hobbs, trenching a boring Valvoline. JSI Racing number 12, that is Jason Crawford. Position number 5, driving the Vortex SimSport SpeedShop51.com, number 88 entry, that is Nathan Vanderwacker. Position number 6 will be the YB Racing number 26 entry from Tasmania, that is Sean Stevens. Position number 7 with the 62 car of Leo Heaton, Anthony Crown out of 8 for Men Up Sing Racing. And then go back to Cooper Wilson and Braden Miller out of positions 9 and 10. Heat race number 2, race fans, once again 12 on the board, we're green. Good start for David Clifford heading down the back straight away for the first time. Craig Plater in hot pursuit in the 69 entry. They're nearly 3 wide in turns number 3 and 4. Crawford had to go wide in turn 3 and 4 though. Back down to 1 and 2 we go this time. 1 lap in the books, we got 11 to go. Into turns number 3 and 4 we go this time, and down the main straight away. Craig Plater in hot pursuit of the 29 car, which is David Clifford. This time down the back chute. Into turns number 3 and 4. Here comes Sean Stevens looking for position number 3. No! Went for a double daily slide job and did not make that work. Made big contact with the 69 car of Craig Plater. And Sean Stevens is around on the back straight away in the 26 entry. And we are caution yellow on the speedway. I tell you what, race fans, what a start to tonight. Already here in heat race number 2. So we will get set to line the cars up once again here in heat race number 2. We'll get set to let them loose. A big thanks to everyone watching online here tonight and for everyone tuning in this season. We do appreciate your company here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We've got a few announcements coming up later on in the program. So stay tuned for those. We'll probably do it during our warm-up session tonight after the B-main. So be sure to stay tuned for that, everyone. We've got a few announcements coming up later on. We're set to go, though. Meanwhile, heat race number 2. They're lined up in 2x2 formation. Pace car is off the circuit. We're back to green. Back down to turns 1 and 2. Under green flag conditions right now. Platty in the 69 car looked for the race lead. Could not get the job done, though. Oh, Braden Miller, no, upside down. The Tinder number 2 entry. Oh, Braden Miller went upside down in a huge way in turn 3 and 4. He's been ever so consistent in that number 2 machine, and well, and that is not the way you want to start your night, especially being Braden Miller. Meanwhile, he's back in the pit area right now. We've got 3 laps left to go here in heat race number 2. Your race leader is David Clifford. Nathan Van Der Wacker now up to position number 2. Meanwhile, Nick Ryan is hot on his heels in turn number 3 and 4. Slide job from the 98 entry. In turns number 1 and 2, could not make could not keep the slider happening, though. Meanwhile, David Clifford now with 1 lap left to go here in heat race number 2, looking to get his first career heat race win with JSI Sundays. Hobbs drenching a boring 360 Sprint Car Series is about to get a 2 in turns 3 and 4. David Clifford will get the job done in heat race number 2. Second, we'll go to Nathan Van Der Wacker. Third, we'll go to Cooper Wilson. And fourth, and the final transfer spot out of heat race number 2 was Nick Ryan. Here are your results for heat race number 2. It is Clifford, Van Der Wacker, near back to Cooper Wilson and Nick Ryan, your top 4. Unfortunately for Craig Plater, Anthony Crown, Jason Crawford, Sean Stevens, Braden Miller and Leo Heaton will round out your top 10 cars. Here's your grid right now for heat race number 3. We're getting through this heat race. It's pretty thick and fast here tonight, race fans. Kinzer Claridge in the 47 car from Queensland will start from pole position to his outside. Driving the 007 for Men Up Sim Racing, that's Titan Vanderward. Position number 3, driving the Hobbs, drenching a boring number 64 entry. He came on board as a title sponsor this season. We appreciate his help so very much. Driving the 64 car, it's Brent Hobbs. Position number 4, driving car number 2, that is Darren Silcock. Position number 5, driving the Men Up Sim Racing number 42, it's Paul Bryan. Brad O'Brien will start the 77 from 6 with Jaden Russell, and the 27 from 7, Daniel Nickel. Out of position number 8, Mitchell Clark and Mark Stewart will round out your top 10 cars. We're green for heat race number 3. Into turns 1 and 2 we go for the first time. Down the back straight away, here comes Brad Hobbs looking for the race lead in turn 3 and 4. Nearly 3 wide as they get down the main straightaway. Into turns 1 and 2, Hobbs on the top side of the speedway. The Hobbs trenching a boring number 64 entry leads the way down the back chute to turn 3 and 4. This time as they exit turn number 4 and down the main straightaway, Paul Bryan back there in P2. Currently 3rd in points at the moment as we go. Into turns 3 and 4 we go, this time by Claridge looking for 2nd. Titan Vanderward in there as well on the top side of the speedway. Paul Bryan shuts the door at his teammate heading down the back chute into turn number 3 and 4 this time. Hobbs leads the way in the 64 entry. Paul Bryan, sorry, I do mean to say he's actually 2nd in points at the moment. So we've seen your top points man this season. Clayton Davies, who was in heat race number 1. Now we see your 2nd in points at the moment. Sorry, 2nd and 3rd. And they're running positions 1 and 2 at the moment. Brent Hobbs with now 6 laps left to go here in heat race number 3. O'Brien looked like he got a little bit sideways in turn 1 and 2. That's not the way you want to go. Here right now around the Eldora Speedway. Meanwhile, into turns 1 and 2 with now 4.5 laps left to go. Here in heat race number 3, down the main straightaway we go once again. We've 4 to run. Here comes O'Brien though, looking to the inside on poor Brian. He made the slide job work. Poor Brian turns it back underneath him. Into turns 3 and 4 we go. That went from 0 to 300 very quickly. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. O'Brien looking to make the momentum happen in turn 3 and 4. Pulls the slider in turn 3 and 4. Nearly makes contact with your race leader though. 2 laps left to go this time into turns 1 and 2. Heading down the back straightaway. Lap and a half to go for your race leader. Here comes O'Brien. O'Brien looking to the inside. Tries for the daily double slide job. Can't make it happen though. Poor Brian turns it back underneath him. And poor Brian with a burst of speed in that race car. Into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Who's it going to be at the start line, race fans? Brent Hobbs will win heat race number 3. Poor Brian will come home second. And Brad O'Brien in position number 3. How about it, race fans? He came on board as a title sponsor this season. How about giving it up for your heat race number 3 winner, Brent Hobbs? Here is your results by .079 at the start line. Brent Hobbs, your race winner. Then back to poor Brian. Brad O'Brien in position number 3. Titan Vanderwood will make up your 4th and final transfer position from heat race number 3. Then back to Kinsey Claridge, Jaden Russell, Mitchell Clark, Daniel Nichols, Darren Silcock, and Mark Stewart to round out your top 10 cars. Here's your grid right now for heat race number 4. It is Kai Jensen, Ethan Bastian on the front row. Donnie Davis and Josh Walton, row 2. Justin Wright and Aston Hurley will make up row number 3, with Cole Ferguson and Alex Hanna in the 22 car will start from position 7 and 8. Kellen Sabo and Gary Redcliffe will make up the final row in positions 9 and 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we are set to go. Heat race number 4. We have one more heat race to go after this one, before we get into the pointy end of tonight's program. As yellow lights are out this time, drivers will get set to go. They're on their start lap this time, as they line up in 2x2 formation. Good to see Donnie Davis back this week here at Eldora Speedway. We saw him at Lanier National Speedway a couple of weeks ago, where he picked up a podium finish in that 0-3 entry. So good to see him behind the wheel of that car again this week. Watch Josh Walton, the Ryco Motorsports 81's Raceware number 81 machine. Out of position number 4, we are green for heat race number 4 though. Good start for Donnie Davis though. Davis goes to the race lead. We've got a big crash down the back of the bus. It is Aston Hurley, 2 team cars actually it is, in the 99 and 54 entries. Not exactly sure what happened there. We'll go back and have a look exactly what happened with Ethan Bastian and Aston Hurley. So as they came out of turn number 2, looks like Bastian actually tried to avoid making contact with Kai Jensen. So not the way to sort of start your night for 2 team cars. So that'll be a bit of a conversation I reckon they'll be having in Discord. So we will get set to let these guys loose once again. Kai Jensen will regain the top position. Donnie Davis, what a start for that 0-3 entry tonight. Got Swindell Speed Labs on the sideboards of that car this week. Good to see Swindell Speed Labs sponsoring Donnie Davis. Josh Walton in there as well. Will restart in the 3rd position. Justin Wright out of position number 4. We're set to go once again here tonight, race fans. Heat race number 4. Clyde Jensen, Donnie Davis on the front row. We're back to green. Into corners number 1 and 2. Joshua Walton with a good start in the 81 car. Into turns 3 and 4 we go. Donnie Davis looking for the race lead. Can't get the job done though. Jensen on the top side. Here comes Walton. Walton looked for the slide job in turn 1 and 2. Didn't make it happen though. Davis has gone to the top side as well in turns 3 and 4. This time we go. 6 laps down and 6 laps left to go here in heat race number 4. Down to turns 1 and 2 we go. Walton looking for the race lead down the back straight away into turn 3 and 4 this time. How about Clyde Jensen? Jensen in the race lead in the KRE race engines. BK Trading number 9 entry. Down the back straight away, Kai Jensen bumps the wall down the back straight to turn 3 and 4. This time we go. Walton on the bottom side of the speedway. They pull even across the stripe into turn 1 and 2 we go. We've got 4 laps left to go here in heat race number 4. Down the back straight away we go. Wheel to wheel in turn 3 and 4 this time. Walton on the bottom. Give the race lead to Joshua Walton. As they cross the stripe into turn 1 and 2, Jensen turns it back underneath in turn 1 and 2. Down the back straight away we go. This time into turns number 3 and 4 we go. Jensen's gone back to the top. Walton puts a slider on him and takes a race lead. Now we've 1 lap left to go, or 2 laps left to go here in heat race number 4. 1 lap and a half left to go here in heat race number 4 right now. Here comes Davis though. Donnie Davis has bounced back with a massive rebound in that 0-3 entry. Meanwhile, down the back straight away for the final time. Into turns number 3 and 4. And well, Joshua Walton will win heat race number 4. Jensen will come home second. Third will go to Donnie Davis. Fourth will go to Alex Hanna. What a race in heat race number 4. Your results coming up onto your screen by 1.148 seconds. Joshua Walton gets the job done over Kai Jensen and Donnie Davis. Alex Hanna will finish in position number 4. Near back to Cole Ferguson, Kellen Sabo, Justin Wright, Gary Redcliffe, Ethan Bashan, and Aston Hurley to round out your top 10 cars. Here's your grid right now for the final heat race of the night, race fans, and this is going to be a good one. The final heat race for the Hobbs Boring 360 Sprint Car Series grand finale looks like this. Jason Burke, Jonathan McKean, row 1. Stephen Haley, John Schultz, row 2. You're back to Rowan Jones, Cody Lawrence, Bo Nation, Riley Casson Roberts, Riley Simpson, and Harry Stewart from position number 10. Race fans, we're set to go racing. 12 laps on the board. The final heat race of the season is underway. Good start for Jason Burke, though. Berkey heads down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4 we go. McKean on the top side. No, we got a big crash. Harry Stewart and Riley Casson Roberts. I think it may have been, no, Bo Nation and Riley Casson Roberts it was, sorry. Doesn't look like actually Harry Stewart made the call for heat race number 5. Unlucky for Harry Stewart, running 10th in points coming into tonight, as we are under yellow flag conditions right now here at the Eldora Speedway. The Southwest Conveyancing number 48 entry of Jonathan McKean was looking for the race lead over Jason Burke. Burke driving the JSI Racing Sim Sports team, Southern Cross Transport Equipment Group, Valvoline sponsored Hobbs Trenching and Boring number 74 entry. Good to see Berkey having a good start to his night here tonight, race fans. So what can he do? I'm sure that 74 car has run a mountain of laps around this racetrack trying to get that car dialed in for tonight. We are set to go back to green flag racing. Berkey and McKean off the front row. We're back to green. Back down to 1 and 2 we go. Jason Burke runs the top side of the speedway like a boss. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go, and Rowan Jones pulls a double daily slide job, takes the race. They're nearly 3 and 4 wide of the pack. Into turn 1 and 2 we go. Jason Burke falling back to position number 3 right now on the speedway. Goes to the bottom in turn 3 and 4. Looks for the race lead over Rowan Jones. Can't get the job done though. Rowan Jones, the Jones Racing Speedshot51.com number 25 entry, up the front of the field right now, and we are caution yellow on the speedway. I believe that could have been Riley Simpson and John Schultz. Find out what happened with Riley Simpson and Johnny Schultz here in turn 1 and 2. Looks like Schultz may have just caught the wall there in turn 1 and 2, and unfortunately Riley Simpson sort of really had nowhere to go. So as we are back to live pictures right now here at Eldora Speedway, we will get set to let these guys loose again one more time. So hopefully we can get this heat race won and done. The final heat race of the season. Here for the Hobbs Drenching and Boring 360 Sprint Car Series. Massive big thanks to the two Jasons that put this on. Jason Crawford and Jason Burke put these races on each and every week for all the drivers. So massive big thanks to them, and also for allowing me to do this every Sunday and put a show on for you guys. We're back to green here for heat race number 5 though. Back down to turns 1 and 2 we go. Into turns number 3 and 4 we run this time by Jason Burke though, running the bottom side of the speedway. McKean on the top side right now. Jason Burke back there in position number 4. He's going to make the A main here tonight. Jason Burke down in position number 4 at the moment. Meanwhile, through turns 3 and 4, Rowan Jones will win heat race number 5. Second will go to Jonathan McKean. Third to Cody Lawrence. Fourth to Jason Burke. And how about that, race fans? Bang your hands together for Jason Burke making tonight's A-main. Take a look at your results for heat race number 5. Rowan Jones, Jonathan McKean, Cody Lawrence, and Jason Burke, your top 4. Now that's a Haitley, Schultz, Simpson, Casson Roberts, Nation, and Harry Stewart not making the call in heat race number 5. Here's your grid though for tonight's C main. The first of 2 last chance qualifiers to get into tonight's big dance. Riley Stewart, Kinzer Claridge, row 1. Stephen Haley and Anthony Crown in row number 2. Kellen Sabo and Braden Shute, row 3. Mitchell Clark and Riley Simpson, row number 4. Sean Stevens, Gary Redcliffe, row 5. Thomas Mitchell and Darren Silcock, row number 6. And then go back to Bo Nation, Leo Heaton and Aston Hurley to round out your top 15 cars. So we will get set to do this once again. So Riley Stewart it is. The ABR Setup Shop RS Sim Shots, New South Wales 07. We are set to go racing. Yellow lights are out for tonight's C-Main. Stewart and Claridge front row. Anthony Crown, Stephen Haley row 2. We're set to go. C-Main action. The second last chance to get into tonight's big dance is about to be underway. 15 laps on the board. Stewart and Claridge front row. We're green. Good start for Riley Stewart into turns 1 and 2 we go. Stephen Haley up to P2. Kenzie Claridge falling back to position number 3, but here comes Claridge looking for a double daily slide job. Can't make it happen. In turns 3 and 4 though, we're going to big crash down the main straight away. Caution, yellow on the speedway. Caution is out. Well, unfortunately for some drivers, that will be the end of their night. Looks like Anthony Crown is out in the 239 entry. So we are set to go. Riley Stewart is your race leader. So we will get set to do all of this once again, race fans. We are set to go. No mucking around here tonight. So back to green we go. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Stewart straight to the top in 1 and 2. Claridge ran the middle in turn 1 and 2 as well. Here comes Braden Shute in the 41 car. Meanwhile, down the main straightaway into turns 1 and 2 we go. Stewart heads down the back straightaway. We are this time by. We will be 6 laps complete. We'll have 9 laps to go. Into turns 1 and 2 this time and down the back straightaway. Riley Stewart, Braden Shute, Aston Hurley now in the top 3. Mind you, he's come from down the back of the bus as well. Race fans, Aston Hurley up 11 positions right now in tonight's C-Main. Definitely looking to make it into tonight's A-Main as well. Meanwhile, into turns 1 and 2, the race is on right now for the race lead between Riley Stewart and Braden Shute. Shute goes to the bottom in 3 and 4. Slide job. Parks it on the nose of the 07. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. So we are caution. Yellow is out on the speedway. Sorry, race fans, just got a bit of dry throat going on tonight. So hopefully we can get this one in the books. We've got 5 laps to go as we are under caution. Yellow flag is on the speedway. I do believe it was Stephen Haley and Kellen Sabo involved in that incident. So we will get set to let them loose once again. We've got one more race after this, race fans, then we'll have a few announcements here on UltimateDirtTV. Just to let everyone know what is happening for the upcoming season with JSI Sundays. So we are set to go once again. Well, race fans, Braden Shute and Riley Stewart, it is, sorry, on the front row. We're set to go back to green. Oh, the car's getting a little bit antsy out of turn number 4, though. Braden Shute waits big time out of turn number 4 to go back on the gas. Stewart has had a shocking restart. Meanwhile, move Aston Hurley up into position number 2 on the speedway. I tell you what though, race fans, that Eldora Esports number 99 car is on the charge here tonight. Looks like Thomas Mitchell has had a bit of spotted bother in the 02 entry. Meanwhile, Braden Shute will take out tonight's C-main. Second will go to Aston Hurley. Third to Riley Stewart. Fourth to Kinsey Claridge. And fifth to Riley Simpson. So top 3 from this one will make it through to tonight's A-main. Braden Shute, Aston Hurley and Riley Stewart it is. Going through directly to the big dance. So we'll check out your final results for tonight's C-main, sorry. Braden Shute, Aston Hurley, Riley Stewart, it is in position number 3. They're back to Kinsey Claridge in position 4. Riley Simpson, Bo Nations, Sean Stevens, Leo Heaton, Mitchell Clark and Gary Radcliffe to round out your top 10 cars. Race fans, here it is. The final last chance to get into the big dance for this season. The Hobbs Stretching and Boring 360 Sprint Car Series Grand Finale final is all on right now. B-main time, it is Craig Plater, Cole Ferguson, row 1, Liam Russell and Jaden Russell, row 2. John Schultz, Jason Crawford, row 3. Justin Wright and Corey Borden, row 4. Daniel Nickel, Riley Casson Roberts, row 5. Then you're back to Braden Miller, Ethan Bastion, row number 6. And then you've got Jeremy Keynesrod, Mark Stewart, row 7, and Harry Stewart, if he makes the call, down the back of the bus in this one. So, race fans, we are set to go. 15 laps on the board. Craig Plater gets on the gas. We are green. Into turns 1 and 2. Plater runs the bottom side of the speedway. Has the early race lead into turn 3 and 4. Liam Russell, cars racing all over the circuit at the moment, looking for minor positions. Meanwhile, Jason Crawford moving through the field in the 12 car. No, it's all over for Ethan Bastion. I'm pretty sure it was in the 54 car. Looped it on the top side of turn 1 and 2. Meanwhile, into turns 3 and 4, Cole Ferguson coming after Craig Plater now. The Rutledge Brothers Racing number 81 car moves to the top spot in turn 1 and 2 with a slide job on the 69. Down the back straight away we go into turns 3 and 4. Meanwhile, Johnny Schultz coming after your top 2 right now. As they head down the back main straight away into turn 1 and 2, Schultz moves up to position number 2 on the speedway. Cole Ferguson running away with this one. Into turns 3 and 4. Here comes Braden Miller through the field as well. Miller up 9 positions so far here in tonight's B-main. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Jaden Russell in the 27 car, the Synergy Sim Racing number 27 entry. Meanwhile, into turns number 1 and 2 we go. Craig Plater on screen. In the Team 10 Dutton 1 number 69 car, we look up with your race leaders and Braden Miller looking for the race lead right now. Into turns number 1 and 2. Cole Ferguson runs the top side of the speedway. Braden Miller with a slide job on Cole Ferguson. Down the main straightaway we go into turns number 1 and 2 this time. We're winding down the laps here rapidly here at Eldora Speedway. Into turns number 3 and 4 this time by. We've got 6 to go. As they cross the stripe now. Into 1 and out of 2 and down the back straightaway Cole Ferguson. With the narrowest of margins right now in the with the 81 car. Braden Miller back there in the 2 entry, the Tinder car. Out there on the track for tonight. He's run that car a few times this season. Meanwhile, 4 laps left to go this time by for your race leader, old Braden Miller. Johnny Schultz looking for the race lead in turn 1 and 2. Meanwhile, into turns 1 and 2. Once again, sorry, race fans, just got bad dry throat going on at the moment. Into turns number 3 and 4 we go this time by and down the main straightaway this time. Braden Miller now with 2 laps left to go here in tonight's B main. Johnny Schultz up to P2 right now. Jaden Russell in position number 3, looking for the final transfer spot into tonight's A main. Jaden Russell and John Schultz battling it out in turn 1 and 2 right now. Meanwhile, into turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway for the final time, Braden Miller. From position number 11 on the starting grid, he takes out tonight's B main. Second will go to Jaden Russell, third to John Schultz, fourth to Cole Ferguson, and fifth to Craig Plater. Well, race fans, just a couple of announcements. If anyone is watching, or if everyone watching, pay attention. It is with sad hearts tonight that we will be parting ways, myself with UltimateDirtTV. We will be streaming on my own page on iRacing.Outlaws.TV as we come up with the upcoming season, starting the 11th of September with the JSI Sundays, Hobbs, Trenching and Boring Midget Super Series. So how cool is this, race fans? We've got the cars out on the speedway right now, just practicing a 4-wide salute. As they're saluting you for this season, race fans, it's been absolutely phenomenal racing. If everyone watching, please bang your hands together for the stars out on the speedway. Here tonight, it's been an absolute phenomenal season. With the JSI Sundays, Hobbs, Trenching and Boring 360 Sprint Car Series. As race controllers let these cars loose out on the racetrack, just to get a couple of minutes of practice out on the speedway. So to continue with our news. So race fans, as we said, unfortunately this is our last time tonight streaming with UltimateDirtTV. We will be switching to iRacing.Outlaws.TV for the upcoming Midget Super Series season. 7 weeks it is here tonight. I tell you what, race fans, it's going to be a cracking show. Here is your starting field for the grand finale of the JSI Sundays Hobbs, Trenching and Boring 360 Sprint Car Series A main. Position number 1, driving car number 27, is Blaine Densley. Position number 2 on his outside. Driving car number 29 tonight, David Clifford. Position number 3, and a massive big thank you to this family. Driving the Hobbs, drenching and boring, number 64 entry, Brent Hobbs. Position number 4, driving car number 81, that is Joshua Walton. Position number 5, driving car number 25, that'll be Rowan Jones. Position number 6, and your series champion, driving the Hobbs, drenching and boring, 27 Designs, Western Machine Shop, Atlantic Oils, ABR Setup Shop, number 50. How about that for your season champion, Clayton Davies? Position number 7, driving the Vortex Sim Sports, number 88 entry, that is Nathan Vanderwacker. Position number 8 will be the 42 car of Paul Bryan. Position number 9 will be the 75 car of Kai Jensen. Position number 10 will be the 48 car of Jonathan McKean. Position 11 will be the 78 car of Kobe Wright. Position 12 will be the 14 car of Cooper Wilson. Then back to Brad O'Brien, Donnie Davis, Cody Lawrence, Tyler Bish. Race fans, I'm sorry about the lineup. Well, we're going racing. The grand finale for the JSI Sundays Hobbs Jabori 360 Sprint Car Series, we're underway. Into turns number 3 and 4. 3 wide for the race lead, though, if you don't mind. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Walton is on the top side. Densley on the bottom. It's all on right now here tonight, race fans. Through turns 3 and 4 we go. Down the main straightaway into turns 1 and 2 this time. It's all on here tonight, race fans. Right now to turns 3 and 4. We are caution yellow, yellow, yellow on the speedway. Caution is out. Well, race fans, we are back under yellow. Looks like David Clifford, it was in the 29 car. Not too sure. He's actually still up there in position 6 at the moment. So I'm not actually sure who that was that brought the yellow out. Could have been, I think it was Alex Henner in the 22 car. So, race fans, just on behalf of myself and everyone behind the scenes here at UltimateDirtTV, we'd just like to thank you for watching online here tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure to commentate and put a show on for you guys each and every week here on UltimateDirtTV. So I'm just seeing a message or a comment on the live feed. Clayton Davies actually took a rear of field challenge in the number 50 car. So he's already up to position 18, mind you. There he is on screen. So as we're going back to green flag racing this time, into turns 1 and 2 we go. Blaine Densley takes the race lead off Joshua Walton as they head down the back straight away. Into turns number 3 and 4 we go this time. We're working lap number 7 of 35 here at Eldora Speedway. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Densley got way sideways in turn 1 and 2. Lucky not to get collected by positions 3 and 4. We're caution yellow, contact on the speedway. Again, not sure what the cause was. Unfortunately, my live timing software not showing me exactly what happened on the racetrack. So, just to everyone watching online, like we said, the JSI Sundays Midget Super Series will be live streamed on iRacing.TV. You can search us up on Facebook and also YouTube. We're currently trying to get YouTube set up so that way we can stream on there as well. Well, race fans, it's time to get these cars back underway. We're 10 laps into tonight's A-Main. So far here tonight, here at Eldora Speedway, the grand finale of the JSI Sundays Hobbs Trenching and Boring 360 Sprint Car Series. Looks like we're a couple of cars down now, race fans, but Clayton Davies still down the back of the bus at the moment. We're set to go back to green flag racing with 25 on the board. Walton and Densley, we're back to green. Into corners 1 and 2 we go. Walton with the race lead, heading down the back straight away. Densley tries to turn it back underneath him. Can't do that in turn 1 and 2. Tries again in turn 3 and 4. Densley sticks it on the bottom. Joshua Walton plants it on the top side of the speedway. Cooper Wilson now takes second away from Blaine Densley. Here comes the 42 car of Paul Bryan now, who's running second in points. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. We're now 13 in the books. We're still got a fair few laps left here to go tonight, race fans. Into turns number 3 and 4 we go, this time by Kobe Wright. Looking for further positions right now. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Wright was on the fence in turn 1 and 2. Meanwhile, in turns 3 and 4 this time by Blaine Densley. Again, got a little bit loose in turn 3 and 4. Without caution, yellow on the speedway. Caution is out. Thanks for the update, Clayton. Don't worry, mate. We've got all eyes on you. But how about it, race fans? Your current series champion for this season. He's up. He did a back row challenge. He's up into the 14th position. The Hobbs Trenching and Boring ABR Setup Shop City Cinematography 27 Designs Western Machine Shop Atlantic Oils number 50. An absolute world-class driver behind the wheel of that race car in Clayton Davies. So he is your 2022 JSI Sundays Hobbs Trenching and Boring 360 Sprint Car Champion. I know you're watching, Clayton, and congratulations to you, mate. We will catch up with you after the race. But meanwhile, looking at the front running cars at the moment, Joshua Walton in the 81 car. Cooper Wilson will restart on his outside. Kobe Wright and Paul Bryan positions 3 and 4. We're still watching Clayton Davies though. We'll keep tabs on him throughout the next 16 laps. Here we go. We're down to the final digits here tonight, race fans, here at Eldora Speedway. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Paul Bryan with a run. No, it's all over. It's all over. Second, third, fourth was in a wreck in turn 1 and 2. It did all start with Paul Bryan. He got way sideways in turn 1 and 2. Wow, wow, wee. That is not the way you want to end your night and your season. Oh my. Well, race fans, how about that? So cars just catching up to the pace car. I tell you what though, that played very well in Clayton Davies' hands. Up now to 6th on the speedway. So, can he get it done, race fans? The champion behind the wheel of the 50 car. No pressure, Clayton. Josh Walton, your race leader. We are single file as we are inside 10 laps. Here we go, race fans. We're back to green. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Walton on the top side of the speedway. Densley in there as well. Back there in P2, Rowan Jones in position number 3. Near back to Nathan Vanderwacker in position number 5 at the moment. Kobe Wright in there as well in the 10K. Into turns number 3 and 4 we go. This time by Davies is up to 4th on the racetrack. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. Joshua Walton was on the fence in turn 1 and 2. Meanwhile, into turns 3 and 4, this time by race fans. How about it, Joshua Walton? Can he get another career victory this season? Into turn 3 and 4 we go. And down the main straightaway. Looks like we've got a couple of cars stopping on the main straightaway this time. They're done. Into turns 3 and 4 we go this time by and down the main straightaway this time. Into turns 1 and 2. Your race leader is Joshua Walton. Second at the moment is Kobe Wright. Third is Blaine Densley. Fourth is Nathan Vanderwacker. Fifth is Clayton Davies. Sixth is Rowan Jones. Seventh is Aston Hurley. Eighth is Braden Shute. Ninth is Braden Miller. And 10th is Cooper Wilson. Meanwhile, into turns number 3 and 4 we go this time by and down the main straightaway. We'll have 5 laps to go for your race leader of Joshua Walton. Into turns number 3 and 4 this time as they run. Davies trying to track down Nathan Vanderwacker. Meanwhile, down the main straightaway they go into turns number 1 and 2. Davies goes to the bottom. Tries to go for a double daily slide job. They're nearly 3 wide in turn 3 and 4. Oh, that was close. I think Clayton Davies probably would have netted a new pair of underpants then, as Brad O'Brien was pulling up in turn 3 and 4. This time though, down the back straight away into corners number 3 and 4 this time. Davies puts another position down. He's up to 4th on the speedway. Meanwhile, here comes Aston Hurley as well in the 99 car. Race fans, the white flag is out. 1 lap to go for the grand finale of the Hobbs Trenching and Boring 360 Sprint Car Series. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go. This time, Joshua Walton will win the grand finale here at Eldora. Second will go to Kobe Wright. Third to Nathan Vanderwacker. Fourth to Clayton Davies. How about this race, fans? Please bang your hands together for your round 16 winner, Joshua Walton. As we got Victory Donuts on the speedway. Light her up, Joshy. As Josh Walton parks it on the main straightaway for the top 3 photos. We will get your official results up on your screen, race fans. What a race. Josh Walton, Kobe Wright, Nathan Van Der Wacker, your top 3. Your 2022 JSI Sundays, Hobbs Trenching and Boring 360 Sprint Car champion Clayton Davies comes home 4th. 5th will be Blaine Densley. 6th, Aston Hurley. 7th is Braden Miller. 8th is Braden Shute. 9th, Rowan Jones. 10th to Riley Stewart. 11th went to Nick Ryan. 12th to Jonathan McKean. 13th to Kai Jensen. 14th to Brent Hobbs. And well done to Brent Hobbs here tonight as well. Had a strong run here tonight here at Eldora Speedway. 15th went to Tyler Bish. 16th, Donnie Davis. 17th, Brad O'Brien. 18th, Cooper Wilson. 19th, Titan Vanderwart, and 20th goes to Jaden Russell. I tell you what, race fans, what a run here tonight. It has been an absolute unreal race here at Eldora Speedway here tonight. What a run by your top 3 and also by your champions this season. Let's go down to Victory Lane right now. We'll have a chat with your top 3, and he's already in here ready to go. Coming home 3rd this evening, driving the Vortex, SimSport, Speedshop51.com, number 88 entry. How about a 3rd place here tonight? Nathan Van Der Wacker. Natho, mate, 3rd place. What a run, mate. Well done.
Oh, mate, I don't know what to say. That came out of the blue. Yeah, normally I'm not that great in the slick, but Thomas was in the Discord there helping me out, just telling me keep it calm on the top, hit your marks, and you'll be sweet. Yeah, and I came home in 3rd place. How bloody good.
He's a bit of a good driver coach, isn't he, old Tomo? Mate, what a run here tonight. It was absolutely stellar drive by your team here tonight, mate. 3rd place, mate. What a way to wrap up the season, mate. Must feel good for this team.
Oh, yeah, feels awesome. Haven't done too much of the JSI racing, but, you know, when I've rocked up, I've gone quite all right. I do all right when, for some reason, the default setup, so... it kind of felt all right, just putting the wing back and feathering it on the throttle on the top, and it felt all right. So I was quite surprised with myself to bring it home in 3rd place.
Mate, congratulations on 3rd here tonight, mate. Obviously, a lot of good sponsors on this race car. I'm sure you'll have to thank for tonight's efforts, mate. Well done.
Yeah, I've got to give a huge thanks to Thomas in the Discord there. Really helped me out. Obviously, Speedshop51.com, LCJ Carpentry, Paste Graphics, and Styled Imagery for all the work they do behind the scenes.
There it is, race fans. How about it? Please bang your hands together for 3rd place here tonight, Nathan Van Der Wacker. Well done, mate. We'll see you back in the midgets. Well, mate. Well done.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
There it is. Nathan Van Der Wacker home in position number 3 here tonight. We'll get your 2nd place getter into the Discord right now. Well, race fans, how about a home in 2nd here tonight? It's his 2nd podium of the season here with the JSI Sundays Hobbs Trenching and Boring 360 Sprint Car Series, driving the TM10 Motorsports Darton 1. Number 10K, how about it for K-Dub? Kobe Wright. Kobe, mate, well done on 2nd place here tonight, mate. Must feel good for you and that team to get that 2nd place.
Yeah, you know, it was good. We were just rolling nice all night and, you know, just staying out of trouble. That's the first thing to get in these podium finishes, and, you know, just having a good car and good people behind you, and, you know, just having good spots telling you where to run. And, you know, I was hoping to get the win because I've seen that Max has run 2nd a couple of times, but, you know, we got 1 win already, and, you know, we'll happily take a podium tonight.
Mate, congratulations on the drive here tonight here at Eldora Speedway, mate. A lot of sponsors on this race car. I'm sure you'd like to thank for tonight's efforts.
Yeah, no, just a big thanks to Caleb Mills and everyone at that Mills Motorsports team for giving me this car. Team 10, millsmotorsport.com, subscribe, $100, you can see whatever you want around there, and, you know, just everyone that's helped out through this particular race, and yeah, bring on the midgets.
Mate, congratulations on second place here tonight. We'll see you back for the midgets, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There it is, Kobe Wright home in second place here tonight. Well, race fans, we will catch up with your feature race winner here tonight. How about it? Driving car number 81, the 81 Racewear, SpeedShot51.com sponsored number 81 entry. How about it for Joshua Walton? Josh, mate, what a run here tonight. Awesome drive, mate. Mate, speechless. Class drive, mate. Well done.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. That was good. I felt really comfortable early and sort of got a bit lost in myself through the middle section of that race, but towards the end there, just got back into a routine once the yellows were all cleared, and just sailed away and good enough to get the win.
Mate, I'm sure people in Discord were telling you, calm down, it's all good, these 3 laps to go, it's calm down, but mate, what a class drive here tonight, mate. Obviously, the racetrack, mate, talk us through the racetrack. She was obviously pitch black on the out there on the surface for tonight, but mate, obviously, I don't know, this racetrack is just can't run anywhere apart from the top, I guess.
Yeah, well, I think I was probably the only one in the heats to drop to the bottom there, and it was really good. Managed to get the heat win, which was good. Set us up for a good starting spot. It was pretty top dominant, but you could sort of cheat the entries both ends. And just make sure that you really hit the marks through the middle section of the corner and sort of drive to it and across it rather than at it. It was good enough to get the job done, and happy to be here.
Mate, congratulations on the win. I'm not sure if I got all the sponsors right with it, but I'm sure I did. I know there's a couple of there that I know I probably got right. Mate, sponsor shout-outs on this race car. Everyone behind the scenes, I'm sure you'd like to thank for the season for putting an end here tonight, mate.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. It's big thanks to the boys at JSI for putting this on. It's great. It's great fun to be a part of, and haven't had the greatest season, but it's good to finish it off with a win. 81 Racewear, definitely. Ryco Motorsports, everything they do. You guys for putting it on.
Well, there it is, race fans. How about please give it up for your feature race winner here tonight for the grand finale, Joshua Walton. Well done, Josh.
Cheers, mate.
Well, race fans, we now move on to our champions this season. We will check out just going to confirm the points to see if they have been updated. Yes, they have. Well, race fans, we're going to bring in your third place in points here this evening here with the championship, finishing on 2,565 points. How about it please get up for the Hobbs Trenching and Boring number 64 entry and your title sponsor this season, Brand Hobbs.
Thanks,
Hobbsy, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Position 3 in points. Mate, congratulations. Yep. Absolutely stellar drive this season, mate. What a way to cap off the season.
Yeah, pretty happy with it. Started out pretty slow, so it was nice to sort of get some consistency going and pretty much make days in the second half of the season. So, yeah, it was good.
Mate, not the way you wanted to finish off tonight. 14th place in the A-Main, but hey, mate, run us through what happened down on the speedway.
I was sitting up well. I think I was in third or fourth, and I sort of had that inside start, and I probably wasn't aggressive enough to push the spot to get up higher, and I just got sucked back, and that was the end of it. And then it just got caught up a bit of damage, and that was it.
Mate, unfortunate out there on the speedway for tonight. The track was a little bit tricky out there. Mate, you won the heat race. You won your heat race here tonight, mate. Congratulations on that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was good. Felt good out there. I just sort of went for it a little bit and thought if I don't get going, I was going to get caught by the couple of blokes behind me. I think it was Brad and Paul. So, I had to get on my bike a little bit, and I did that. So it was good for me, I guess.
Mate, well done on third place here in points for this championship, mate. And personally, a big thank you to you and your family and Hobbs Trenching and Boring for being our title sponsor this season and also coming on board for next season as well with the Midget Super Series, mate. Personally, thank you from us here at JSI Racing and also here for iRacing at Outlaws TV, mate. We can't thank you enough, and you and your family for everything that they've done here with JSI Sundays, mate. So thank you. Yeah,
thanks, mate. Thanks to you boys as well. It's been really good working with you, and sorting it all out, and it's worked out really good, and I think everyone's pretty happy. So yeah, yeah. So in terms of my thanks, I just want to thank Hobbs Trenchant and my dad Pete, he'd be watching, and my mum, and Blano at 27's Designs, and all the boys in Discord, just Braden, Cooper, Walton, Shoot, and Wilson, Lukey Wilson, and that. So yeah, those boys have helped me out heaps. So yeah, thanks, boys.
Well, race fans, how about it? Please bang your hands together for third place here in points here tonight, finishing on 2,565 points. How about it? Please bang your hands together for driving the 64 entry of Brent Hobbs. Well done, Brent, mate. We'll see you back for the midgets, mate. Congratulations.
Thanks, boys. Thank you.
There it is, race fans. Now, we don't have our second place in points of Paul Bryan, but unfortunately, not too sure. Might have had a little bit more of a go there in the feature race here tonight. But how about it, race fans? Please keep your applause happening for your series champion, driving the ABR setup shop, Western Machine Shop, Atlantic Oils, Hobbs Trenchant and Boring, number 50. How about it for your series champion, Clayton Davies? Sorry, Clayton, I don't mean to burst your ears out, mate, but hey, mate, congratulations. Series champion, mate, unreal. Clayto.
You got me? You got me now?
Oh, he's alive. Here he is.
Just a bit of audio technical issues. Yeah, no, it's really good that we got some consistency to ourselves this season, with a few hiccups with team issues and that going on, that I was still able to keep all the boys behind me and move in to do my own deal. And yeah, I was glad enough to pick up a series win and have a bit of fun towards the end there.
Mate, just obviously run us through. Obviously, we sort of know what the secret is. It's patience to win sprint car racing. We know that much. But, mate, hey, run us through your season, mate. You're just so consistent. Run us through that 50 entry. Obviously, I'm not too sure. You must have much more than a 410 sprint car engine in there. Or 360 sprint car engine, sorry. But, mate, obviously, it's a hell of a season for you and your team, mate. Obviously, a lot of people behind the scenes. Hobbsy alluded to it before, and, mate, you know, he's congratulating you left, right, and centre, because obviously having that big Hobbs Trenchant and Boring logo on the side of that on the side of that car obviously makes a big difference. Mate, congratulations. Obviously, it's what a way to cap off the season, mate. Run us through what your thoughts were with this racetrack tonight.
Yeah, with the season, it was definitely patience is the main thing. I'd say you just got to keep smooth. Like, you got to have a really good spatial awareness about you and really learn what's going on with drivers, like learn their habits, not so much study, just kind of familiar yourselves with them and just make appropriate decisions. Like, I feel like everyone was going to be going up and really battling a lot, so I thought I'd just, as long as I stay clear and just pick them off one by one, that's really the best you can do. And 9 times out of 10 it'll get you up to the front, just staying out of the trouble. Like, big car fields, like when you're doing 24, 26 car fields, like, you really just have to be smart about your choices. Not like there might be an opportunity where you want to throw a slide job, but it might be just more beneficial to run the bottom. Yeah, and we're lucky enough that I think we wrapped up 6 or 7 races in the season, which was like, I'm absolutely stoked with myself. It's really an overachieve of what I thought I would produce. And obviously, like, those wins go hand in hand with the support that the guys in Discord and all the partners on the car do for me, like Alex. And ABR setup shop, they always help me out every week, especially with just honing any skills. Hobbs Trenchant and Boring, like Hobbsy and his whole family. Yeah, I can't thank them enough. They've been supporting me for nearly a year now, and hopefully another year more. We're in the talks of it extending that sponsorship, and yeah, hopefully they're willing to come on board for a continuing time. Western Machine Shop, like dad, family running business. Atlantic Oil, Josh, all them guys, yeah, they support me in my real life stuff as well. Blaine at 27 Designs, can't do it without him. My own business, CD Cinematography, and yeah, just everyone that's in the social outcasts, like, they help me out every week with just whether it's keeping me calm or spotting me. And I'd like to thank massive shout out to all the guys at JSI for putting on this series. It's not an easy thing to do and running a series where you're selling out or packing out servers in less than 5 minutes. Like, that's a big thing in Australia, and tops up for them for staying on top of things and giving as best of decisions in their calls as they can. And you and Brett and everyone at Ultimate Dirt for putting on the broadcast for the season.
Mate, I think you might find it's 7 wins for the series. Mate, congratulations, mate. Obviously, you've already been through all the sponsors, so we're not going to make you do that again. Mate, obviously, what a way to cap off the season, mate. Congratulations to you. Hopefully, we'll see you back for the midgets, mate. And, mate, congratulations. I'm speechless, mate. A stellar class drive tonight. Another question, though. What made you do a back row challenge?
Wanted a bit of fun, I feel like. There was no real consequence for doing it, so it was just, why not? Have a bit of fun, just see how far I could get up, and would have liked another 5 laps, so I reckon I probably might could have got myself on the podium, but we'll take 22 car pass field pretty well.
There it is, race fans. How about it? Please give it up for your series champion, driving the Western Machine Shop Atlantic Oils, Hobbs, Trenching and Boring, ABR Setup Shop, number 50. How about it for Clayton Davies?
Thanks,
Well done,
buddy.
Clayton, mate. Congratulations, man. From all of us here at Ultimate Dirt TV, we thank you. And, mate, obviously, a stellar class drive here tonight, mate. Obviously, from where you started all the way down the pack and finished 4th, mate. Well done.
Thanks, mate.
There it is, race fans. How about it? Clayton Davies, your series champion. And, well, race fans, this will be it from us here at Ultimate Dirt TV. Myself, personally, Matt Bailey, we will be switching to iRacing TV for the upcoming season. Again, we say a big thank you. I'd like to personally thank everyone behind the scenes at Ultimate Dirt TV, Brett Wheeler, for setting up the streams each and every week for me. If you're watching, Brett, or you watch this back, mate, personally, I thank you. To everyone at JSI Racing Sim Sports team, allowing me to become a part of their team and race the JSI Racing number 94 entry. It's a massive big, a massive big accomplishment from myself personally to physically come here every week and put a show on for you guys. It's been absolutely phenomenal. Be sure to tune in on iRacing TV in the coming weeks. Starting the 11th of September, we have a 7-round midget super series coming up, and also sponsoring that is Hobbs, Trenching and Boring. So a massive big thank you to that team and that family, Pete, Brent, and his mum as well. I'm pretty sure that she's watching tonight, as Brent alluded to earlier. Well, race fans, this is it. The Hobbs, Trenching and Boring 360 Sprint Car Series is finally complete. 16 rounds in the books. And a massive big thank you to everyone watching online. It has been a phenomenal season from the get-go, where we started at Volusia and ending here at Eldora Speedway here tonight. From all of us here at Ultimate Dirt TV, personally myself, Matt Bailey, would like to thank you, everyone watching online here tonight. It's been an absolute phenomenal season once again. And a big thank you to JSI Racing Sim Sports team for putting on these events. It has been stellar. Until next time, race fans, myself, Matt Bailey, and everyone else behind the scenes here at Ultimate Dirt TV will say good night here for now. And see you back on the 11th of September, tuning in on iRacing TV for round 1 of the Hobbs, Trenching and Boring Midget Super Series. We'll see you then.